about cultural influences, okay, about love. Different cultures have varying norms and expression of love, impacting how individuals define and understand it. Cultures, yeah. We got personal values. Personal values and belief influence how individuals interpret and express love. You comment when you relationship dynamics. The specific context of a relationship, whether it's romantic, familiar, or platonic, can also affect how love is perceived. You know, you with a man, he never made it official, but in your mind, that's my boyfriend. You know, he loves me, but he really don't. He never said that. You know, we ain't in a relationship. They'll come out of kind of bag and spend every waking day with you, and they come out of bag. See, so that's how I'm defining it. He ain't saying the same thing. We ain't on the same page about love. But I figure relationship dynamics, I'm with him.
That happened with the women's basketball wives.
See, I'm thinking, well, it say can also affect how love is perceived. We can perceive it that this person loved me, and then like, oh, this was a story. Quick sidebar: 6 years, the young man and women was together. The girl was together, living together. She thought he was going to propose to her. He proposed to a woman he'd been with 3 months and married her. And she killed him at the altar. Both of them. 6 years she was with this man. Remember, she perceived and they about to get married, finally. Oh, we got to get the chapter. No, I'm leaving you. What? See what she perceived. Now, there was 6 years he gave her out his life. But he don't want to marry.
You know, she got to take responsibility in that too. You know why? Because she was with him for 6 years and she wasn't even married to him. You ain't even supposed to live with nobody like that.
6 years. But he married somebody 3 months.
Well, you know, that's one of her punishments probably, because he said that you ain't supposed to live in sin. That's living with somebody and having sex with them and acting like it's a good, stable relationship for 6 years.
And he just 3 months he been with that girl.
That was messed up. Her heart probably dropped to the floor.
And she killed him.
Yeah, she wouldn't look too far, but I'm just saying he devastated her. But she should have looked at herself like, you stay with somebody for 6 years, and if you are following God, you know the Bible, you know what you're supposed to do.
And this probably why. That's a good reason why. You just know he was gonna marry you. You know he gave you 6 years, but he gonna marry this girl after 3 months of dating, and when he was with her still.
That was messed up that he did that.
She was so hurt because she took his life. She had no right to take his life. She could have went on. Said, God help me to go on.
Well, obviously she didn't have God if she did that anyway.
Oh yeah.
Because she stayed with him for 6 years. Not married. What is it called?
Common-law.
They wasn't married at all. Yeah, shacking up, and God said no to that. And then so that's probably why she snapped so easy. She probably didn't have God with him.
No, she didn't. He was her God. Yeah.
See, he's supposed to do that.
So when her God left, she had nothing. She didn't know how to start over. She'd been with him so long.
A lot of women do that too. When put that man on that pedestal, like that's their God.
And then he gone. Wait a minute. And you gonna marry this girl? And he found her on Facebook. Found and married. They put it on Facebook.
And you know, some of these women go with these married men.
Yeah.
Then they don't even have a life for themselves.
No.
They don't have their own man, their own husband. How you gonna get a husband if you hooking up with somebody else?
They probably saw their mother or father do that and thought it was good and normal, or they didn't care.
But they never got married. They never got married because of that.
And
because they spend their time with somebody else's husband.
And I like what Cheryl said, that how it differs. That's good that you bring it out. I have never really heard nobody talk about how love differs. You know, like it was saying, platonic relationship. We're in the platonic, but I'm falling in love with you, but you're not falling in love with me.
Yeah, what if he was just holding on?
That's how I'm defining love.
So maybe he was just helping her with her bills, or she was helping him with his bills, or he was just. A lot of men be with women just to pass time until they find what they're looking for, and that's using.
And I guess it took 6 years.
I've been hearing that ever since I was old enough to hear anything. And that's bad. So it's on both sides. It's messed up. But speaking on the hatred part, let me read this real quick.
Oh, sure.
Proverbs 10:12 in the King James Version states, "Hatred stirreth up strifes, but love covered all sins. They
Yes.
cover all the sins. They say love. This verse highlights the destructive nature of hatred, which fosters conflict while emphasizing the power of love to overlook and forgive transgressions.
Wow. Forgive. There you go
And
again.
forgive and unforgive is in
Transgressions. That man had the right to leave her. He had the right,
He wasn't married to her.
you know, and even when marriage supposed to be a commitment too, like you said. But you ain't supposed to take nobody's life because they feel some type of way. You know.
Because she should have known better to spend that much time with him anyway,
Mm-hmm.
living with him. Oh, if you love me, look, I want to be married.
She didn't put her foot down.
She didn't put her foot down. No.
Yep.
You want to get. If we looking for the same thing, are we on the same page, or you on one page and I'm on another? That's what was happening.
Yeah, because how long you supposed to live with somebody?
How long you ain't supposed to live with him at
That's
all?
exactly.
Because if he wanted you, he would have went on marriage right away.
Like he did the woman he met 3 months. He was
3 months. And that was her fault, not his.
That's not excusing him using her and
No,
stuff like that. Because he
Yeah,
wasn't
he
supposed to
don't
live
know.
with her either when he got married.
Both of them wrong.
Yep.
And then the way he got rid of her,
That's
he text messaged.
But that happened to me with my ex.
He text
Yeah,
messaged.
he texted. Well, he was on the phone. He told me he was cheating over the telephone when I'm cooking dinner for him. After I had bath water ready, cooking gourmet meals, kids in the bed sleep. So he called me on the phone and told me over the phone.
The coward.
Yeah.
I said, don't you come back here.
You come back here.
I wouldn't need a food.
No, I'm not that.
I know that. No,
She
no.
joking. I know she joking, but I don't do that.
No, I know.
You know, I am the
That's
one
the
that
back
turned
door.
the other cheek, and it's hard sometimes. Oh my God, I'd rather talk about it. I'm
It
like, I'm
takes
gonna do this and I'm gonna do
Jesus.
that, but I'm not really gonna do it. You know,
It takes
because I have God. If I didn't have God, no, I probably would have had more fun giving them a beat down. No. Yeah. No. Yeah. So that's awful. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Are you ready for anger?
yeah, I'm gonna wrap up love. Okay,
Okay.
so what we trying to say with love, I got this too, but I can't.
Go ahead. Whatever
It
you
came out too
little.
tiny.
And we'll go over it again.
So I
Love
was
is
just saying,
always.
Love covers all offense.
I want them to know the definition of love. You need to find out the true definition of it, understand it, not just read it. They need to really understand it before they get in a relationship.
Okay.
It will help the relationship. I mean, all the murders and all that stuff can be avoided. The cheating, living in sin, it all can be avoided if you learn. Because y'all know that all people that grow up in households don't always get the right definition. You probably didn't have a parent, or a parent didn't take the time out because they're too busy working or whatever the reason is. But if you get the right definition of love, it will help you live a better life. You can understand things. But number one is to seek God first. And once you see God, then all the love, it'll fall into place. But just understand what love is, and love do not hurt. So if somebody's mistreating you with the wrong person, then that's not love. And I know people probably told whoever it is 1,000 times, love doesn't hurt. Whoever you with that's mistreating you, physically abusing you, that's not love. They hear it all the time. It's true. So I just wanted people to understand that. And now we're going to go into, what is it?
Anger.
Anger. Yep.
Okay, I did some research with Miles Monroe. Oh my God, he's Lord have mercy. People will always find a way to frustrate you, cut you off in traffic, friend betray you, can't sleep at night, co-worker offend you, and you carry that bitterness for weeks. But today I want to show you how to live in complete peace, how to never get bothered or angry with anyone. Because the truth is, anger is not a reaction, it's a decision. And once you understand the principles I'm about to share, you will never let anyone control your emotions again. How you feel about that, Shirley?
Well, just when you said anger is not a reaction, it's
a decision.
Yeah, because what popped in my head is love is an action.
Oh,
So love is an action, but anger is a decision. Okay, yeah, so you can decide to be angry. You can decide to react to whatever somebody did to you in a bad way. So that's what anger is.
That's
You know,
good.